Hello guys, welcome back to the Nina Clark Show. I'm Nina. Today we're going to continue our conversation about the work that Habitat for Humanity done for me at my home, and to go back and see what was done. If you weren't here for the first video, the link is in the description below. And so where we left off was they came to the house and they showed me the plans and what we were going to do. And from there, they started to deliver the different materials for the work, basically the landscaping. And here you'll see where they're delivering the gravel, the different gravels. I ended up going to, or they sent me to a nursery in my area to pick out flowers that I was interested in having. And that should show up here as well. And so I went to the nursery and picked out some flowers that I had wanted. They delivered the different gravel, and they began to tear down the fence, because the fence was also, a new fence was also a part of this project. So you'll see here that they're tearing down the fence. And once they tore that down, they went ahead and kind of put a makeshift fence up. Okay, good morning, guys. This is the next day. They installed the temporary fence yesterday. This is what it looks like. The temporary fence is going to go all the way down. Fence up until they got all the materials there. So that's the kind of the orange plastic little temporary fence that you see there. And so they put up the fence. And once they put up the fence, they lifted up the grass. They lifted it up, and they removed the stumps that were previously left there. And it went ahead and prepped the area for the other materials. Once they lift up the grass, they laid down some material, like a tarp or some sort of material, as a barrier between, the dirt and what's going to be going on top. And they went ahead and marked everything off, marking the design that we agreed that we would put in the yard. And they marked off where all the trees and the flowers would be. And from there, they just went to work. And it was just very professional. They went in and, did everything that we had agreed upon, which I was very happy with. So the first process where they lifted up the grass and laid down the tarp and kind of etched everything out where everything was going to be. From that to the time that they began to lay down the different materials and plant the different plants and trees, I say it was about 2 days. So once they had everything, where they wanted, lifted up and marked out, it took about 2 days for them to get all the other materials, like the trees, the plants, the different gravels and things laid down. And that was the timeline for that. As far as the fencing, the timeline for that was about, I'd say about 3 days for the fencing. And from the time that they took the fence down and when they put the new fence up, I say that was probably about 3 days. I had to speak with my neighbors and let them know what was happening, because once they took the fence down, that exposed 2 or 3 other houses that were next to me, because I have neighbors. So I have someone on each side and someone in the back, and so I had to let them know what was going on, so that if they had any dogs or anything, they could put them away, because no one essentially would have a fence, right? So after I let them know that, then that gave them the go ahead to go ahead and start putting up the fence. So yeah, so from when they took the fence down to when they put it up, I'd say it was about 3 days. So one of the extraordinary things about this program is that they have the people that are working are volunteers. You have like maybe one or two supervisors orchestrating the whole thing, looking over it, but they have volunteers. So each day there would be someone new, you know. And so you have some people that will come back, but maybe today or the next day it'll be someone new. And so with the landscaping, it was I would say like about 5 people, and then when they did the fence, it became probably about like eight people, and so they were all volunteers, very professional, very nice, and knew what they were doing, and and so when they removed the stumps, something like that is a little bit more, I think you need a little bit more knowledge. So the supervisors kind of did that. They did let, one or two people try it out just to see how it worked. But, for more, in-depth things or things that was very, you need to have real knowledge on, the supervisors did that, like removing the stumps and stuff. But for the most part, we would, the minimum amount of people that I had on hand was a minimum of 5 for the landscaping. And then when they got to the fencing, it was probably about 8 people. I love the whole program from the beginning to the end, meaning from the application process. It was, like I said, it was a simple application.